support of this ordinance, and I'd like to begin by naming a truth. We're witnessing an attack on immigrants in our country, period. We'll see plenty of attempts to divide people up and turn those who have obtained their papers against those who haven't, and meanwhile, the attacks on immigrants will continue. As an example, you might have heard the name Miguel Perez. He's a U.S. Army veteran who served 2 tours in Afghanistan and sustained a brain injury on his 2nd tour of duty, and he's now one of thousands of green card veterans who face deportation under these new directives. He's facing deportation because our veterans' healthcare system failed him, and without the proper care, he did what many people do and self-medicated with drugs and alcohol, getting himself a misdemeanor conviction, which apparently counts for more than the great sacrifices people like Miguel Perez have made to our nation. People say, get in line, follow the rules. Well, Miguel Perez did. Then he went above and beyond serving our country, and when he needed this country's help, we let him down, and now we're trying to kick him out. We who live in Rockville take great pride in our diversity, and we should. We should. It's an amazing thing. I was present at last week's mayor and council meeting, and we all, each one of us in this room, shared a proud moment recognizing Rockville's status as the 9th most culturally diverse small city in the U.S. We applauded. The City of Rockville Twitter account recognized this news with the hashtags proud and diversity is our strength. I agree. The question for all of us here today is how much that diversity truly matters to us, and whether when push comes to shove, we're willing and capable to stand up for our diverse community. To you, Madam Mayor, and members of the council, I want to say that really every decision that you make in these chambers, whether it's about historic preservation or public housing or services to our diverse senior community, every one of those decisions comes down to the same thing. What kind of a community should Rockville be? The question before you today is the same. Should Rockville be a community where residents fear dialing 911 to report a crime in their neighborhood because doing so might pose a risk to their own safety and autonomy? Should Rockville be a community where children fear going to school in the morning because they don't know if they'll see their parents again? Is that the Rockville that we want? Or should Rockville be a community where we embrace one another and fiercely defend the values like diversity that we know make us stronger? That's your question. What kind of a community should Rockville be? Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Sue Udry, or Udry, to be followed by Dan Kelly and Julia Ridgely. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, Mayor Newton and Council, for letting us testify in this important